భూతల స్వర్గాన్ని తలపించేలా అద్భుతమైన ప్రకృతి సౌందర్యానికి కేర్ ఆఫ్ మలేషియా అందాలను పరిచయం చేస్తూ విశాఖలో మలేషియా సెల్స్ మిషన్ సదస్సు జరిగింది. విశాఖ వేదికగా మలేషియా అసోసియేషన్ ఆఫ్ టూర్ అండ్ ట్రావెల్ ఏజెంట్స్ భాగస్వామ్యంతో మలేషియా సెల్స్ మిషన్ సదస్సు జరిగింది. ఈ సదస్సుకు టూరిజం మలేషియా చైర్మన్ దాతుక్ మనోహరస్ పెరియసామి, ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ప్రమోషన్స్ విభాగం సీనియర్ డైరెక్టర్ సువాల్ ఫాదిలా బింటి పాల్గొన్నారు. మలేషియా టూరిజంను ప్రమోట్ చేయడమే ప్రధాన లక్ష్యంగా ఈ సదస్సు కొనసాగింది. భారతదేశం నుంచి మలేషియాకు వచ్చే పర్యాటకుల సంఖ్య పెరగడం, వస్తున్న ఆదరణ దృష్ట్యా టూరిజంను మరింత అభివృద్ధి చేసేలా ప్రణాళికలు సిద్ధం చేస్తున్నారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా వచ్చే పర్యాటకులకు సెల్స్ మిషన్ మలేషియా అందిస్తున్న అవకాశాలను వివరించారు.
Even by the media, Tourism Malaysia, in all our activities in India, particularly, and in Vizag today. And I am Manoharan, as Chairman of Tourism Malaysia. So we like to be here today to promote Malaysia as a holiday destinations for people in Vizag. Together with me, Madam Noor, the Senior Director in charge for the market here, Asia, Africa and Middle East. And on my right, Mr. Ganesh, representing MATA, Malaysian Travel and Tour Association.
Yep.
And on my far right is Mr. Ishamuddin, Tourism Malaysia Director based in Chennai, in charge for South India. And with that, I would like to hand it over this mic to Madam Noor. She is a Senior Director, she knows more about this market, brief about the market, and our Visit Malaysia campaign and so on. Okay, thank you very much.
We are very happy to be here in Visakhapatnam or Vizag. This is actually our first trip to Vizag after the COVID. So after 5-6 years, we are finally back in Vizag, and we find that there's a lot of potential here for us to promote Malaysia to the Vizag. And as you know, we have connectivity from Vizag via Scuba, which is flying 4 times weekly. And out of India, we actually, and it's connecting to 12 cities in Malaysia, for example, Kuala Lumpur, Kuantan, Sabah, Sarawak, Ipoh, and so on. So this is, our sales mission is actually the first that we are doing internationally after the launch of Visit Malaysia 2026. So internationally, India is the first country that we are actually doing the sales promotion, and we are targeting mainly second-tier cities for our trip. So after Vizag, we are going to Coimbatore, and we will end up in Bangalore. So our focus for this trip is actually to explore more on the second-tier cities of India and to encourage the travel agents, the travel industry fraternities to look into Malaysia and welcome the Indians coming to Malaysia. And partly the numbers of tourism and the numbers of Indian visitors coming to Malaysia is increasing because of our visa-free policy that is being given. And another thing is the increase of connectivity. more than 200 flights coming out, 242 flights connecting 14 cities in India. And for Vizag alone, we have 4 flights from Scoot Airlines connecting to 12 cities. And I think we're looking at, possibly growing more connectivity to Vizag. And we see a lot of potential in terms of edu-tourism programs that we want to tap more on this, especially for schools and colleges, to have the students coming to Malaysia and explore our culture, do some industry trips to Malaysia, and also just exploring the tourism destinations in Malaysia. Other than that, we also want to explore more on the wedding segment. Wedding is a very big business, and Langkawi has recently become very popular for Indian weddings, but we also have other destinations that we can also promote as a wedding destination. And we also want to encourage more of the Indian travelers coming to Malaysia, not to just stop at Kuala Lumpur, but also Kuala Lumpur and Genting, but also exploring beyond. So to Penang, to Langkawi, to Sabah, Sarawak, and so on. So there's a lot of destination appeals that can cater to all generation in the family. So you can have the family fun, but you can also have the adventure, and for example, like hiking and doing some sporting events. So there's a lot of activities that can be done for the Indians when they come to Malaysia. And in terms of culture, because Malaysian culture, we have the Malay people, the Chinese, the Indians. So I think when the Indians come to Malaysia, they feel very comfortable because we share some of the same culture. Food is not an issue, but at the same time, you can also try different types of foods in Malaysia. So we respect other people's culture in Malaysia. We celebrate their festivities and we enjoy their food. So this is what Malaysia is all about, Malaysia truly Asia. Yes, I agree. In terms of travelers, accessibility is better that we have a direct connection. And AirAsia was flying directly from Vizag to Kuala Lumpur, but they stopped the operation. So now what we can do is we work with the existing airlines that is flying here, Scoot Airlines. Yes, probably Batik. And this is why we come here, because we want to see the size of the market. If there's a potential that there's a lot of outbound from Vizag itself, then we can explore, with our airlines, especially our local airlines, to open up more flights to Malaysia from here.
They had to discontinue this sector because of the shortage of aircraft and other related aviation issues. But once things get back to normal, which they are heavily invested on new aircraft, definitely they will come back. It's just a matter of time. Basically, is that. Thank you.
Based in Chennai to look after South India and Sri Lanka. So I would like to say thank you to Mata, Malaysia, and also to Indigo and also Scoot Air for supporting this event. And also I would like to highlight on Scoot. We have 4 flights now weekly to Malaysia, and then we encourage actually for people from budget to travel and explore Malaysia, and especially for the student market here. So really hope that we can work together and promote Malaysia as a premier destination for Vizag. And once again, thanks to our media friends here.
Attraction whereby you can have F&B, you can have theme parks, you can have resort all in the same place. We also have coming up the Menara 118 or 118 Tower. So that's right now is the second tallest building in the world, and they are going to open the Skywalk starting in August. So starting August you can actually come and experience the Skywalk in Menara 118 in Kuala Lumpur. Other than that, we have the usual. We have the Highlands where we want to enjoy cool weather, like Cameron Highlands, which is about 3-4 hours away from Kuala Lumpur. But we also have Genting or Genting Garden as well, and Floria. So that's a new flower garden in a glass house concept. So quite a new products are coming up apart from our nature adventure in Sabah and Sarawak, where you can also explore more apart from the city attractions like Kuala Lumpur, Penang. So that's some of the attractions that we have, and we also encourage that you meet with some of our industry players here today. We have 49 of them, comprising of agents, product owners, as well as hotels that can also share with you some of our products that are being featured here. There is arrival to Malaysia. So apart from ASEAN countries, like Singapore, of course, they are border country to us, so numbers are quite high. But fastest growing tourist arrival to Malaysia is actually Indian. So last year, compared to 2024, we have increase of 14.6% in terms of arrivals of tourists, continuing until 31st December 2026. But with Prime Minister Modi just visited Malaysia a few days ago, we are hoping that this is going to be extended further. So if it's going to be extended further, I think this will continue to be, Malaysia will continue to have